Continuous improvement is one of the most important and most overlooked phases of the investigative life cycle, where an investigation stops being just a response to a problem and becomes a diagnostic tool that strengthens the entire organization. When we build proper feedback loops, every case teaches us something. We refine our SOPs, close systemic gaps, and reduce the likelihood of the same issue happening again. A structured post-investigation debriefing is the first step. Once a file is closed, investigators and stakeholders should sit down and walk through what worked well and what didn't. This means looking at investigative strategies, decision-making logic, and even administrative practices. For serious incidents, these critiquing sessions should happen within a few weeks so deficiencies can be identified while the details are still fresh. And investigators themselves need to reflect on their own performance, something built into the PEACE model, to identify personal skill gaps and areas for future development. Continuous improvement also requires root cause analysis. We have to move beyond blaming individuals and look at the underlying organizational flaws. Many investigations reveal symptoms: a worker not wearing PPE, an employee falsifying an invoice, but the improvement loop asks why those symptoms occurred. Maybe the culture rewards speed over safety. Maybe segregation of duties is weak. Organizations should review the 4 Ps: philosophy, policy, procedures, and practice. Often, the real issue is a gap between what the written procedure says and what actually happens on the floor. And investigations should pinpoint the exact failure points a wrongdoer exploited so those controls can be re-engineered. Finally, improvement means implementing and monitoring corrective actions. The success of an investigation isn't measured only by the findings, it's measured by whether the organization actually changes as a result. Corrective actions need to be assigned, tracked, and reviewed. Leadership should monitor whether new controls are working, whether training has reduced confusion, and whether cultural issues are improving. Over time, these loops create a resilient system where every investigation strengthens the organization's ability to prevent future harm. Continuous improvement turns investigations into a strategic asset. It ensures that lessons learned become lessons applied, and that every case makes the organization smarter, safer, and more prepared for whatever comes next.